So this is how it all starts. There's your swarm fishing box, and there's your first bee. Another bee at the top. One bee tells another bee, that bee tells another bee that they found some abandoned accommodation. Wasp just come out of the shed. So the swarm, the scout bees are out looking for a new home. They're also scouting out the empty polybox down the bottom of the garden. I just took a hive up to where I'm starting a new apiary. There's a second apiary, and took an empty hive up there, put it down by the hive stand to level it all out and stuff. Within 5 minutes of it being there was already bees coming around it and checking it out. So hopefully no swarm moves in that today, because it's planning on having resident bees put in it tomorrow as their new home, whereas their upgraded accommodation, because they're outgrowing their old home. They're scouting that box. I built it to the right measurements, so it's got the right capacity for a good sized swarm. Got a bit of old brood comb in there, and there's a bit of lemongrass scent on the doorway, and a bit of some homemade swarm lure I've made from queens and queen cells and queen larvae. But every time I've knocked down a queen cell, I've kept it if it's had larvae in it, and basically been dissolving it in alcohol to make my own swarm lure. And that's what this box here's got in it, with a little bit of lemongrass on the door. So maybe we'll get a swarm. Certainly getting some activity. Last year the old box on the shed there, I think I had 4 or 5 swarms in it in a matter of a few weeks. Lost most of them though because of the wasps, because I transferred them all at the farm. The wasps battered them when they were small. They battered all the ones in the garden as well. So the next day after the bee video, where there was one bee at the box, now there's a lot of bees at the box. All marking it, flying at it, scanning it, like, oh yes, Mildred, you found this house yesterday and it's very suitable for us all. Come on, tell the others and we'll all move in. All checking it out, making sure it's suitable. They appear to be coming from over in that direction, where that bee just come from, which is where the last couple of swarms come from last year. There's someone over there who's got them in the wall of their house. I've been around and seen him, and he don't want them removing because it means taking bricks out. So he just leaves them in his house and lets them swarm. And it seems eye-catching them. Well, anyway, I've got to move this hive. Busy, like a bee.